Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 235 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we are working on a mineral catalyst outpost. And yeah, we just need a bunch of extra stuff to actually finish this, so I need to go and grab that, I guess. We should maybe just undo these recipes, because they need to be mineral catalysts instead. Just to make sure that it's not going to produce anything before we are ready. Still haven't figured out what to do with this. Maybe we should send it over here until we actually need it. So I can use this as my personal parking spot instead. So, storage tanks first of all. Small storage tanks. Inline, normal. We have lots of those. Good. Pipe. Well, let's start from the things that are close, so overflow valves. We should really start storing more of those. And pumps. That's a good amount of pumps, I guess. Storage tanks. Yes, please. Flare stacks. Clarifiers, I think, as well. Yes, there they are. Just still need more of these. Clarifiers should be up here, actually. I think. No, then water treatment. So here. And I set flare stacks. Should be up here somewhere, yes. Just fill up on those, I guess. Let's give some of this stuff back to the robots. I didn't put any of these in. I probably should have done that. This is not really useful. We're not really using these, so let's put those back into the system. Oh, I guess I am requesting them. Let's do tier 1s first, for now. I had some thought that I needed something over here. But I'm probably wrong about that. Are we still producing some of this stuff? That's probably a waste. Never any more of these. Oh, I think I wanted to go and put the logistic bots into this, but it's not really close, so that's not going to happen. Let's keep research going. If there's anything we want. I guess we could get some of this, cause why not? Have I forgotten anything? Yes, pipe. So it's time to put stuff into trash and run again. That's not enough normal pipe. I don't need this much underground pipe though. Okay. Run, forest. Good. Hopefully I got everything I needed. I think we needed a bunch of this as well, right? Maybe. I don't know. I'll just keep a little bit of each of those. Think that's everything then? Let's just put some of these in as well. If we can fit it in at least. Because we don't have as much space up here, but we can still put them like this. Okay, that just helps a little bit. I guess that one is not strictly necessary. Do we not have enough? No, we should have enough. Okay. Of the electrolyzers, I mean. So we need coal in here. We also need to actually bring some filters. But coal into this. And output coming out here. Good. So if we end up producing 120 here per second, this belt needs to be upgraded to at least purple is the fourth one, right? One after blue. In any case, I think green is the highest tier. But two of those should be able to contain all of this, or the 120 that we would be producing. Good. And landfill. We need to actually have our exporting train station. Is there anything else we wanted to do with this? Maybe. I would like this to not be in range of everything else, but I guess we can still copy stuff from here, so let's put it in there. Good. We wanted a roboport first of all. Right there. We have signals already, I think. Yes, they were just covered by other stuff. And the chests we need, we don't have those right now. This is already being requested, okay. So I guess that was everything we actually wanted to update. We need the rest of the belts on the left as well. No, not that. This needs to go. Is that everything? I think so. Yes. So now we remove that and put that in its place. And that name is fine, I guess, as a template. So this is mineral catalyst. Mineral catalyst. Catalyst. Thank you. And we obviously need the just for that, but we can fix that in a little bit. So I planned all of these belts for something that didn't have this balancer. But I guess we could maybe fit some of that in here instead if we wanted to. I don't think I care enough though. We can underground these beneath these balancers. So everything is fine. Now we need filters, coal filters for all of this to run. Then we need to bring a little bit of sulfur to seed it as well, I guess, since we aren't connected to any sulfuric wastewater. Actually, maybe we should go over here then instead, since that's where we have sulfur. Or we could grab it from a belt down here, it's fine. We have sulfur nearby. So, steel chests and sulfur and coal filters. I thought we had some sulfur on this belt, but I guess we will just take it from down here. So we had a problem with this being backed up at some point. Now we have the opposite problem. How did that happen? Is the sulfur output from here? Oh, we just backed up on the science stuff. Okay, never mind. It should all belong to me, please. Are we actually clarifying this somewhere? Or burning it? Not locally. Using it for the science stuff. But then never again. So how is that pipe not backing up? I'm sure I'm missing something simple. And I know I'm getting distracted, but everything is fine. Nothing connected there. There's no flare stacks hidden in here, I don't think. Keeps going up and down. It looks like it's overflowing into something since it keeps going to about 80. But I'm too blind to figure out where. This is for science, right? Yes, and there's no flare stacks here either. What? I'm confused. Nitinol, sure. So if we remove this. Wait, it's go. Oh, it is going back here. So we are basically wasting sulfuric wastewater at that point. Which we are apparently low on now. So I'm not sure I like this. And I did that because we were backed up on the sulfur here. That just doesn't make any sense. So I'm gonna remove this again for now, and then when it starts backing up again, we can try to figure that out again. Good, so now we're filling this up. I guess if anything we could make a buffer of sulfur here or something. Because this will fill up these machines now. And then it will be a while before this is used, maybe, maybe not. This should be prioritized, so I don't know. What else did we come back for? Coal filters. And steel chests. Go filters. I don't even think we actually automated these here. Or those here. They are in here, right? Porous. Filter. Are they in here? Oh yeah, okay. So around resource processing. Maybe. No. Just no. Filter frame. And we should have everything available. And we should have some of those lying around in the network somewhere. Give me 1,000, I guess. Or 2,000, it's not like they're expensive. Or maybe we don't have any. We have some right here. The robots are just busy, I guess, or they are bringing it from somewhere else. Or I haven't actually activated this, okay. That makes sense. Okay, we're starting with that. And we got those, and that should be everything to start this up then, I think. Hopefully. We wanted to do a fluid exporting station here as well for the wastewater. That just requires tanks and pumps, which we should have plenty of. So that shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. Though I might have forgotten about something, but we'll see. Go here, please. Well, we need this at some point. We don't need this, but it will get it out of the way. I guess that's a good argument to research it. Good. And then these. Now, we usually put 100 into each of those. And that should work fine here as well. Until we start upgrading everything and it needs to run faster. So I'm a little concerned about that I'll forget that when we upgrade. So if possible, I would like to put in more. Oh, and we need to put this into here. I feel like this could have been done in a smaller setup somehow. Not that we need to change it right now, I'm just curious. I don't care. And we are making stuff, and outputting stuff, and getting coal filters back in. So now we're producing sulfuric wastewater, good. Is this pipe overflow stuffed? Well, it is there, but we should probably overflow out of this system only if we have enough as well. Right? Because otherwise we will end up exporting so much that we don't have any left for our own sulfur. I think so, yes. Now, we wanted a blueprint of this, right? As it is. Without recipes here. I guess so. I don't want these power poles out here in it. But we can just squeeze around those, and the radar at the end is probably fine. Sure. That is the one we will actually be using for quite a while, I think. So we are still only pumping this out if we have enough of it, and if we have a bunch of this, or if we don't have a lot of this stored here. So first, all of this will produce catalysts. Then the catalyst will back up. Then these are overflowing. Then they are stopped by the pump. Then we are not producing this anymore, so how will... No, then these will start pumping because this is low. Then we start producing more sulfuric wastewater. This gets up to more than 2000. And then they stop pumping, so we don't waste power to just clarify stuff. And if this is at 2000, that should also mean that our exporting outpost is basically filled, because we should have pumps here going out of this. But then I guess our exporting setup, well, wherever we import that to, would probably end up clarifying the sulfuric wastewater, since we need to have an outlet for it somehow. Or do we? If we do this everywhere, so everything can take care of its own overflow, wouldn't that be better? Well, I'm not sure if it's better, but I think I like the idea at least. Now I'm just gonna put some space here to start designing a fluid station. And I guess we will keep the standard stuff here. No, you are not supposed to be called that. Let's just call you the same old stuff. Did we name everything here? Yes. Good. What's up here? Oh, I guess I have... No, I haven't placed these wrong. How was that allowed to go there when these are red? Is there a signal some here that I've missed? Because this shouldn't ever happen. This is red, so these are red, so we shouldn't be allowed to go past. What? Because now this is blocking these stations, which it shouldn't. It should be staying back here, where it can be overtaken. I am not entirely sure about what happened there. Let's see if we can get this to happen again. Or if it's a freak accident somehow. More science. Let's get that, sure. Do we want storage tanks on both sides of our fluid exporting thingies? Do I not have any storage tanks? I thought I had a lot at some point. Oh, they are right there. I'm just blind as always. And I guess these should be connected. So we could do this. Pumps. That is a little bit big, and if we just consider that we will also be pumping the liquid into different parts of this, I think. Just to be a little bit future-proof. where we need a lot of throughput, then it is usually helpful to help distribute it a bit instead of just pumping it in here and then letting it self-distribute, I guess. Though we probably won't have that many pipes of sulfuric wastewater right here. But I guess we're trying to design something global. Good, globally good setup, whatever. We could also try to keep these power poles in their normal locations. Just doesn't work to power all of this here. I think I like the new setup better in this one instance. I guess when we need a lot of throughput, I think robots are just going to be more efficient anyway. At least they're going to be a lot easier to set up with barrels and stuff. And then we need an unbarreling setup here instead of this stuff. So I think this is an okay start for this. And we are just gonna have 2 inputs then. Right? Sure. Now where do we want our very small fluid bus here? I guess we will just use this extra space that we left for ourselves. Here. That doesn't reach as far as I was hoping, to be honest. So this would be fine. Let's go 1 tile higher. Oh. We do not have a lot here, and that is as it should be. And we probably want these separated at some point, but I'm just going to connect them to the same thing. Like that. And we won't be exporting anything for quite a while, I don't think. So I am more happy with this now, right? To the point where we can take a blueprint. Did we take a blueprint already? I guess we did. With... It's hard to tell. Is this the new setup, or is this the upgraded one? This looks more like red electrolyzers, I think. Can't see anything. This is our setup, yes. But then again, I can't really see anything, because I can't move this around very much. But it's probably fine. Now then, we have a bunch of this stuff now, yes. And are we currently clarifying that? This is working, but this is also working. Then why are we not clarifying? Wait, what? Well, we're not outputting anything more here right now. Is that just because of a lack of sulfuric stuff? Yes, it is. Did we already waste too much? Maybe? How's that possible? I have 80 in here, that's not a lot. I think we should have put in more than enough to handle this. It won't really help us if we start using this, right? Because we would already be producing more of that. Maybe we did produce enough, or put in enough sulfur to actually keep at least one of them running all time. This has been emptied. We should still have the same possibility to, well, keep this going and produce extra. What's the opposite of deficit? I'm not sure. If we just... That's just 8.6, right? If we push that back into the system. And this. And this. Then that is not enough. How much do we have over here? Not enough. No, wait. Not enough to run. Dang it. Wait, we have... I haven't transferred the sulfur. That's the problem here. Not all of this. This needs to go up here. A solid output. I've forgotten about that in the original blueprint as well. And of course they can't be entirely symmetrical, that's too bad. Well, they could if we wanted to go full ham. We can't just go all the way, right? No. Okay. So we're working again. If we said no, we should get a blueprint with the newest additions. We should do that from the map. Good. You go there, you are deleted. Fine. Minimal catalyst, please. And we are outputting that. Great. We have not balanced that output though, for some reason. Okay. And now some of it is stopped again for some reason. Now what? Let's keep research going first. These ones, sure. Oxygen, really? We are only burning overflow oxygen though. Maybe there's not enough storage in these pipes? That doesn't make sense. I'm sure I've missed an overflow valve somewhere. That must be it. Because this is... well, not burnt there, but here we have an overflow valve, yes. That should be the thing for every 2 of these. So overflow, 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 so on. So now we need to remove some slag from the system to produce more. Also, this is overflowing into only, because we need to use this first. Which we are, so that's good. I am confused. We are using oxygen down here as well. So both for this, which is... well, maybe we just used too much oxygen for this and then that backed up correctly, but it wasn't enough to also let us put oxygen in here or something. Maybe, maybe not. If we cut this off, is the oxygen being burned? Let's cut there. I don't think it is. Do we just need more oxygen than half of this can we make? Because we haven't actually connected the 2 oxygen networks. I guess we should just do that. That would be more correct. And now these are being pushed into the system as well. So now it should be a lot better. I think I just didn't consider that we would need so much oxygen. Hopefully we can actually get this back into the system now without losing too much oxygen. We should have that as part of our blueprint, of course. So I guess it's time to do this again. This time with a recipe though. Unless we should just remove the recipes. Just for a little bit. Good. And this one... will we even be using this? I don't know, but we're keeping it for now. And we're gonna put these back in. Good. So this one is very backed up on sulfur for some reason. Is this not enough sulfur production or sulfuric acid production? Food ingredient shortage. Well, it isn't without beacons at least. But I should have considered that it should be enough with beacons. I'm not sure though. We could go and grab better chemical plants if we wanted to. But I don't want to, so I'm not. I think I'm gonna call this done. maybe remove this and this and put power through here then or something. Can we reach across here? Yes, we can. I'm just gonna put it here then. Except I want to make this line straight. There we go. Oh, and then this needs to... Well, it's not needed. We are connected through this, yes. If we want to expand on this later, put more setups in, or put in the beacons and stuff, and then I just want it to be connected. Okay, back to this. This is actually fine. We didn't want it here though, so we should move all of this. But we should take a blueprint first. Yep. And then move it. And are we putting it right up against this? No, let's leave a little bit of space. We need storage chests. Don't understand why the robots are allowed to pick anything up that they can't put back down. I don't think it was always like that. But maybe I did something to confuse them or something. Who knows? But we should now have a sulfuric waste water thing. Are we going to call all of the sulfuric wastewater exports just sulfuric wastewater? Sulfuric wastewater overflow? Well, for now we are. I don't know what the future brings, so this is fine. Are we running somewhat smoothly? We need more stuff, but that's okay. That's simply because we haven't built everything we would need for full throughput or anything. Wait, this isn't supposed to be overflow. It is top-up valve. Okay, never mind. It is supposed to be a top-up valve. It just looked blue because of the purified water icon, I guess. But yeah, that's a little bit easy to see without everything else. This is still fine. This is getting more of the sulfuric wastewater when this is full anyway, so there shouldn't be any problems. Oh. Could also connect these. But since we have nothing on either side, it doesn't really matter. I think we are okay here. I'm gonna call it done. So, next project is the iron plates that we started to set out for and wanted to do over here until I figured out that we needed other stuff first. So I guess we're just gonna build out this way and then make another outpost pretty similar to these ones. Let's do it. We need this train for that though. Am I going to keep this here? Sure. Yes, I am. How are we doing on ammo? Almost 100 in all of them still. Good. Why didn't it start? I'm not sure. If we put cliff explosives in, will it actually work? Probably. I just am so not used to playing with cliffs that I don't actually know. For next time, we have a few. And I still need to do landfill. Damn it. Do more. These preferably. Would it be helpful if we actually had a targeting remote? To just make sure that we shoot the ones in front first? I am not sure. Could aim further ahead with it though. Though we can't really see that far ahead, but maybe if we do this, we can only see their own range anyway. Plus a little bit. Could we please shoot these? Good. Would it be a terrible idea to add even more artillery to this? If we're going to store it over here anyway, or have it gone, have it out of the way, it doesn't really matter that it's a very long train. And it would speed up this process by quite a bit, I think. Could maybe gain something by spreading them out so they don't all target the same thing at the same time as well. But I'm not too sure about how that works. These are not shooting at the same things. They do seem to be aware of overkilling, or not overkilling things. So maybe it doesn't matter if they're close together. It doesn't look like it, at least. We are far enough, I guess. So we could just stop there and go, or well, while that shoots, we can go do stuff. I guess we would sort of want to keep this distance between things. So I can't blueprint out of radar coverage. Something like this. So right around here anyway. Of course. We need that, and done. And this is enough space, right? Just, but only just. Okay. Good. So let's see how good I've become at that. Not very good. And I wanted to do some changes to this, mainly this. Needs fuel. Charcoal from in somewhere here. Just a stack, yes. I need more rail, let's grab that. Is that enough? Maybe. Probably not. I'm using slow robots again. I probably took almost all of the robots from here. Yeah. Do we want 500 construction bots at all of our outposts? Not really. Or maybe we do. Eh. We also want 50 of those in. I guess I took some of those out as well, since we only have 36 left over here. And now we have how many construction bots here? 307. About 250 everywhere. That's an okay start, I think. With that request done, there wasn't anything else, right? No, there was the radar. Radar somewhere there. And that was just supposed to go right there, I think. Yes, good. So that is a new blueprint for this. Should we also just add one of these? I guess so. Good. So that is a nice basis for all of our outposts, I think. At least the ones that I can sort of see in the future here. And this is supposed to be the iron plate outpost. We need charcoal in. And we need mineral catalyst in. And then we need iron plates out and sulfuric wastewater out. And that should be it, right? So, charcoal in. And mineral catalyst in. And iron plate out. And sulfuric wastewater out. Whoops. Yes. Good. So that should be all of the stations we need here. Good. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.